Greetings, Grandfather. Are you concerned about some of the animals? Some of them might be dogs or cats, animals you're used to seeing. But this is not about pets today. This is about non-humans who live on Earth, alright? But you are concerned about them. Maybe they're going away. Or maybe they're simply reducing in their numbers intentionally or otherwise. I want to give you something you can do, if you like, to support them while you improve your range of spiritual practice. All right. You may have more than one type of animal you care about. If that's true, do not do this work with the animals more than once a month. You need time to process the experience, perhaps to dream about it, certainly to think about it, and also you'll be doing other things in your life, and so you need to do this just regularly if you wish, but no more than once a month. That's what I strongly recommend. Now, pick a type of animal. Don't pick a particular one. So pick a type, meaning giraffes or lions or dolphins, like that. So not a specific classification under that type. And here's what to do first. If you can go out in the land and do it that way, that's fine. But if you can't do that, then you can stay at home or be wherever you are and do the following. In a quiet moment, or when it is at its quietest that can be, first ask for all the most benevolent energies that are available for you to be all around you and all about you. Then pause for a moment. Then say, I am asking that this process I'm about to do be gentle on my body, and that I be insulated and protected while I'm doing it, so that I am safe, and what I am doing is only of help to others. Some of you might feel an energy. Wait until it passes a bit, and then do this. If you are outside, you can close your eyes and look up towards the sky where the sun is for a couple of seconds. If it is nighttime, you can look up in the sky to where the moon is, and you can glance at that for a couple of seconds. If it is 3 days before the new moon, or 3 days after the new moon, you'll have to look at the moon for about 25 to 30 seconds. Then, wherever you are, close your eyes. If you're out on the land, do that too. And imagine the sun in the sky. Obviously, if you're outside, you have glanced at the sun with your eyes closed to protect them. And you can remember the impression the sun makes even on your closed eyes. All right? So imagine then the sun. And while you are focused on the sun, try to superimpose a silhouette of the type of animal you are concerned about, so that there is the sun or the brightness of the sun, and then you're imagining what the animal you're concerned about might look like. All right? So one over the other. If you cannot do both, then first do the sun, and then picture in your mind's eye the animal type. Then, after you do that, wait about 10 seconds or so to do that. Then, trying to maintain a picture or a silhouette of the animal and your general recollection of the sun. Just breathe in and out, picturing those, so that you're sort of merging the sun with that animal species. You can begin by breathing shallow, in and out, but then after 6 to 8 breaths like that, just breathing normally when you're quiet, then you can breathe another 10 deep breaths with your mouth open or closed, but not so deep that it's uncomfortable. You don't have to hold your breath, just breathe in deeper. If you can't picture the sun and the animal in the same frame, so to speak, then you can just breathe while picturing the sun. And after you do the breaths, as I recommended, then you can picture the animal and breathe out or blow. In that sense, you'll be filled with sun energy at that point because you're breathing in the sun, see? Afterwards, you just take 3 deep breaths and gently blow in the direction of where you are picturing that animal type. Try to do all this towards the sky so that there is nothing man-made in your line of sight. All right? To the best of your ability. Don't do this at the ground, even if the animal is primarily a ground being, meaning not a bird or a water being. I realize that sounds complicated, but I'm taking into account those of you who are inside rooms and those of you who are outside on the land. If you're on the land, you don't have to be facing the north. You don't have to do all that other stuff that I normally recommend. I'm taking you past that to the next step, to just doing this wherever you are. Obviously, you want to do this when it's safe, okay, to do so. But I'm trying to integrate these things into your life, you see, so that it doesn't take as long and is not as demanding on your time. Plus, for those of you who've been doing the work from the beginning, either here on YouTube or, even better, on the written blogs, this is a natural progression for you. So, that's what I recommend. If you are concerned, for any reason, about a pet, then you can apply it to the pet in the following manner. Don't do this with people for now, just animals. With a pet, do the same process, all right? But instead of superimposing the animal type over the sun, picture your pet, all right, with the sun behind your pet, and then breathing in. You're trying to breathe the sun into the being, the animal, you see, as you breathe in. But you have the sun, then the animal, then you. You're breathing in. If you can't do both, then again, just breathe in the sun, and then picture your pet, and take 3 breaths after you're filled with sun energy, in which case many of you will be quite invigorated. Just take 3 deep breaths and slowly blow towards the picture in your mind's eye of your pet. Do not do this with living animals, pets or otherwise. You're not ready for that yet. Someday. All right. Just something to support your spiritual growth and many animal species whom I know you love and care about. Good life to you all.